to Mr. Potato Awesome Fitness Tips, my brothers! Hell yeah, man! We are going to break down exercises once again. This time it's motherfucking pull-ups. And we have a beautiful picture of Chris Heria from 10X, I think that's the way it is pronounced, which is a YouTube channel specialized in calisthenics. And I like the way this motherfucker approaches fitness. Like, he is specialized in calisthenics, but he doesn't limit his training to only exclusively calisthenics. He introduced joggings and sprinting and deadlifts and shit, and that's the way you need to go about your training, you know? So Chris Heria is a fucking OG from YouTube, and he deserves our respect because he's been promoting an intelligent approach to fitness for a long fucking time, and combining heavy strength training with calisthenics and other modalities of cardio like running and sprinting and jogging. I think that's the best fucking approach to fitness, having a well-rounded athletic profile to your training. So yo, calm down, don't destroy the live stream today. All right, bro. So first, before we start giving a score to each characteristic of the movement, let's take a look at the lower portion of the image, where we have the volume landmarks and some basic instructions for rep ranges, sets, rest time, reps in reserve, deloads, and strength standards, basic strength standards that you should be shooting for with a motherfucking pull-up. So first, volume landmarks. So 3 to 5 sets a week is the amount of volume you need to maintain your performance and the strength qualities that you developed in the pull-ups. With 6 to 9 sets a week, you are going to be progressing in your pull-ups, be it more reps, be it building muscle, be it getting stronger, developing your coordination and body awareness to really improve upon your pull-ups. So 6 to 9 sets a week will yield some slow and steady results. Your maximum adaptable volume is the threshold of in your weekly volume, where you will be making the best gains, but you will also start to ramping up your fatigue to a point where you need to be more strategic about the other exercise selection that you make. If you stay at your MEV, the minimum effective volume, the fatigue that you are introducing to the fatigue on your body because of the movement is significantly lower, but also the gains. So maximum adaptable volume is the point where you will make really solid gains and really fast improvements in the pull-ups with a manageable amount of recovery sacrifice to do that. And maximum recoverable volume will be an amount of fucking volume that you are really pushing your body to the limit. You are really specializing in developing your pull-ups, and that's anywhere from 16 sets a week to 35 sets a week. I mean 35 sets a week would be you are doing fucking 5 sets of pull-up every fucking day, and I know a lot of people that does that, and it takes a toll on the other exercises in other avenues of athleticism and strength training, but it's an awesome way to build some nasty lats and really give that width to your fucking back. So rep ranges, sets, rest times, and reps in reserve. Let's go. The rep range for pull-ups is anywhere from 1 to 30 pull-ups, meaning if you don't have your first pull-up yet, and you go there and you just do one pull-up, do a jumping pull-up, and then just focus on the negative, that's already a gnarly stimulus to your fucking central nervous system to build the capacity to conjure those muscle fibers and make your body become stronger. It's the same deal as fucking doing deadlifts, squats, or bench presses for one single rep with the maximum amount of weight that you can, a 1 rep max. Doing a 1 rep max in your pull-ups will be the best way to develop more strength in your pulling muscles, so you can do more reps in the future. So if you can do only 1 rep, it's a fucking good stimulus too. Don't think that because you are doing only 1 to 3 reps on the pull-up that's not a great stimulus, that's not conducive to developing your back, developing your strength on the pull-ups, and everything that is awesome exercise can provide you. Do pull-ups no matter how many reps you can do. Always focus on developing your fucking pull-ups because this movement is insane. As for sets, anywhere for 3 to 5 sets is more than enough to develop your to give a great stimulus, to have a great workout using pull-ups. You will probably need other exercises alongside it to really trash your back if your goal is only if it is, let's say, a pull day in a PPL split, or a back day in a bro split. If it is in a full body workout, then 3 to 5 sets is more than enough, and it's probably all that you need to fucking develop your back. I personally do squat that when I'm doing full body workouts. A lot of my workouts comprise of squats, pull-ups, bench presses, and that's a full workout, and I give a fucking extreme stimulus to my entire body without wasting too much time. As for rest times for pull-ups, here is one thing: the pull-up, it requires a lot of coordination and a lot of strength in your peripheral nervous system. You need to really have your fucking hands fresh to conjure all the strength that you can when you are doing pull-ups. So don't go for the short rest periods. Go for at least 2. If you are already more proficient with pull-ups, you are already doing 10-15 reps, then at least 2 minutes of rest between each set. And if you are more of a beginner and you are just starting to break your 3 reps, your 5 reps, if you are overweight and really doing a fucking pull-up is a gnarly stimulus to your body, it's more of a strength movement than anything else, then stick to higher rest times of 3 to 5. Even more than 5 is still, it's pretty good, because your central nervous system, the area of your body that conjures strength, that makes you express strength, it requires more time to recover between sets. So keep that in mind. And if you are doing a more strength oriented pull-up, because you will simply can't do more reps, then keep the rest times longer, so you can don't screw this, so you can so you can be fresh to express strength again and develop upon your strength and keep progressing and adding more reps. Once you have more reps, then you can lower the rest times, because the work will be more of a hypertrophy oriented workout or sets. Reps in reserve, you can stick to 4 reps in reserve, any fucking set of pull-ups that you are doing. Usually if you are still on the 1 to 5 rep range, there's no point in going all the way down to 4. You can fry yourself in 1 to 3 reps. And I've been a big boy. I used to be super gigantically fat, and the reps in reserve was always 0 when my pull-up total was just 3, you know. So don't worry, just fry your CNS, fry your peripheral nervous system, your central nervous system, and give that gnarly stimulus to strength when you are by pretty much going to failure on pull-ups. And going to failure on pull-ups, it's pretty easy. It's pretty risk-free. The only thing that I would advise is that if you are trying to build your fucking lats and introduce hypertrophy, going to failure is going to fry your central nervous system and reduce the total amount of volume that you can introduce to your workout. So if your goal is hypertrophy primarily, stick to 4 reps in reserve, and you will be better served by doing that, because your total amount of volume, let's say if you can do 12 pull-ups, okay, it's your maximum. 12 pull-ups, you are going to failure. If you just go there and do 12 pull-ups, you are going to be frying your fucking central nervous system. And if you ever did that, you know the second set of pull-ups, you are going to go for 7, 8, 9 reps. You are going to lose a lot of reps when you go to failure on pull-ups. On the third set, you are going to lose a little bit more. And that's what you're trying to avoid by sticking to 4 reps in reserve. Instead of doing 12, 8, and 6 reps, you can do 3 sets of 8, and you are going to have more total volume introduced to the movement. And since it's a gnarly compound exercises that stretch your fucking lats like crazy, that's more than enough stimulus for growth and strength and everything that we love about training, bruh. So moving forward, deloads. Beginners, no need to fucking deload with pull-ups. Do your fucking pull-ups as many times as you want, as many weeks, as many subsequent weeks as you want. You don't need to be worrying about deloading when you're talking about pull-ups. Actually, it's a great movement, a great movement to substitute, to maintain your fucking workouts going when you are in fact deloading from heavy strength training. Intermediates, same deal. No need to be worrying about deloads with fucking pull-ups. And advanced people, like you are doing fucking 25 reps of pull-ups or weighted pull-ups with a fuck ton of weight, and it's a crazy ass stimulus and you're pulling your fucking spine apart, then every 8 weeks, do a little bit of a deload, go back to your fucking regular ass pull-ups and just enjoy your life a little bit, you know. And strength standards. Beginners, I'll use reps as a fucking basic strength standards, and since most of my audience is, to be honest, a lot of my audience is a little bit overweight, so strive to build a solid set of 5 with a full fucking range of motion, letting your fucking lats stretch, and with explosive contraction on the concentric portion of the lift when you are pulling your body towards the bar. So 5 solid fucking reps, really concentrated with really good core engagement and control of your body, control of the movement on the way up and on the way down. That's a awesome fucking goal for fucking beginners. Intermediates, 10 reps, and same goes for advanced, just 15 reps, 15 control fucking reps with a big stretch on the lats. It's not for everybody. A lot of people that I see doing fucking pull-ups, they just go up and down, up and down, up and down, or keeping doesn't even count to me. Then in that case, in that scenario, yeah, you will do way more reps, but to do 15 fucking pristine reps in pull-ups, it's gnarly, bro. It's not easy at all. So let's fucking go. All right, pull-ups for strength. Oh, let me add a little something here that oh, my cat is crazy today. Let's add question marks on the score down below, just so it keeps things interesting. All right, so pull-ups for strength. The thing that the pull-up will develop the most for, of course, you are going to build a lot of strength on your back. You are going to learn how to fucking pinch your scapula, your scapula together and bring your elbows back and fucking pull like fucking crazy. It's incredible for your fucking peripheral nervous system because it conjures all the muscles on your fucking hip extensors and activate the brachialis, and the peripheral nervous system is the area of the nervous system that informs the rest of the body when they should fire the fucking motor units. So having a strong fucking grip and developing those muscles in the forearms and developing that connection with the rest of the body will translate to really awesome strength gains outside of fucking pull-ups, because even though the pull-up is not like a super big lift, but because of this component, of this grip component, and when you start adding reps, your grip start to rip apart and you need to squeeze your hands like crazy to maintain that connection with the bar, it develops a lot of fucking strength. You need to think of the peripheral nervous system as the ignition. If your muscles are an engine and your central nervous system is the transmission that informs that transfers the force produced by your fucking muscles, then the peripheral nervous system, the extremities of your body, your hands and your feet, they are the ignition. They are the thing that informs the rest of the body that, yo, it's time to go, baby. We need to destroy fucking things right now. And for that reason, pull-ups are going to score a solid fucking 5 on strength. If you do your fucking pull-ups, my brother, you're going to build strength like crazy. Hell yeah. Shabam. Now, for fucking power. The idea here is that the pull-up is not a power move. What is a power move? A power move is a movement that you are going to be expressing strength explosively. You are going to apply strength fast. It's the maximum amount, your power output, your ability to generate power is the ability to produce as much force in the shortest amount of time possible. What the pull-up will give you as it relates to power is giving you body awareness and coordination. It's going to help you understand how to fucking move. Yeah, you can do explosive fucking reps, and when you pull yourself up in an explosive fashion, you will be developing strength, pulling strength, and power in your pulling strength. But I think the thing that makes the pull-up so good for people that are power athletes and not powerlifting. Powerlifting, it's actually a static move. The power lifts, squat, bench, and deadlift are also based on absolute strength, on static strength. We are talking here about explosive strength, which is more related to athletic events like sprinting and everything else, but throwing punches and shit. So the pull-up will help you develop your power by helping your body understand how to engage your back in an optimal way. So it's a great fucking movement for power too, and I will give it a solid 5. Pull-ups are awesome, bro. Yeah. So 5 for power. Now moving forward, pull-ups for myofibrillar hypertrophy. Myofibrillar hypertrophy is when your body develops new contractile tissue. It's when your body takes the fucking, when you introduce the stimulus to hypertrophy, your body identify, I need more muscle here, more muscle that is able to generate force. And then it takes the amino acids running on your bloodstream and build more contractile tissue. Pull-ups are absolutely top of the food chain for myofibrillar hypertrophy. Myofibrillar hypertrophy will usually happen when you are working in the 4 to 12 rep range. So if you start to go above that threshold, just start adding weight. But I would advise you guys to not only focus on the myofibrillar hypertrophy aspect of pull-ups, because they are insane and they are great, but when you start to go above 12 reps on the pull-ups, you are still going to milk a gnarly stimulus for hypertrophy through sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. So don't stay only within the fucking 4 to 12 range and always adding weight. Add reps to add like giant sets. That's why I said the rep range is 1 to 30, bro. 30 fucking pull-ups make me walk like I have invisible lat syndrome. I can just feel my lats completely connected in my body and pump the fuck up. So for myofibrillar hypertrophy is a fucking 6, and for sarcoplasmic hypertrophy it's a fucking 6 too, man. Pull-ups are just gnarly. It's one of the best movements that you can never do in the gym. It's a movement that it's ridiculous if you're not trying to master. If today you are not able to do a single pull-up, yo, that should be your fucking priority at the gym, bro. Don't feel sorry for yourself because maybe you can't do a single one. Don't feel embarrassed because you are trying to build your pull-ups. I know I felt that way for a long fucking time, you know, bro. I was fat as fuck, and every time I was at the gym and I went to the bar and like, I can't fucking do it. I felt like a dumbass doing that. But yo, it's my body and my athleticism, my fucking goals, my fucking gains, you know. If I don't go there and do what I was supposed to be doing, do the best exercises that I can, nobody will do them for me. So squats, pull-ups, they are, I meaning, skinny dudes, pull-ups are like the shit for them because they love going there and doing a fuck ton of reps. But when you are a little bit overweight, bro, I know it's as hard as fucking squats to fucking convince yourself, no, fuck it, I'm going to do this shit. And being in the middle of the crowd at the gym, that shit is a bit overwhelming, and you are pulling yourself like a crazy person and not being able to do one single rep, and then somebody will come and say something like, oh, you should be doing this like this, you should be doing this like that. When they will say, add bands, use the assistant pull-up machine, use something else. When in reality, to build the strength to have another pull-up on your fucking arsenal. It's the fucking strength training that is going to do that for you. So fuck that, bro. Focus on doing your pull-ups, even if you can't. Try to do them every single fucking day until you are able to master the fucking pull-up. So fucking range of motion for pull-ups, it's probably one of the most complete ranges of motion that you can be introducing to your training. Because think about it, you can fucking extend as much as you fucking can. Invisible lat syndrome. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I had that shit 24/7, bro. Every fucking time that I go that I do fucking pull-ups, my fucking lats start to get a little bit pumped up, and I walk the street like that, like fuck yeah, I'm fucking gigantic. Yo, what's up, Cian? How you doing, my girl? Woo! Thanks for coming by to the live stream. So range of motion. You can fucking stretch all the way up and feel that gnarly stretch on your fucking lats. And then when you pull yourself up, you don't need to stop it right here. I go all the way down to my fucking nipples. And if I was stronger, I don't go further. One, because I'm going to hit my head on the ceiling in my house because the ceiling is a little bit low. And the second is because I don't have enough strength to do quality reps going all the way down to my belly button, But if when I'm working out at a park or something like that, it's pretty cool to fucking grab that fucking stretch and then pull as strong as powerfully as you can, and really feel that fucking the fucking elbows going behind the lats. It's awesome. So range of motion, it's a fucking 6'2". Pull-ups are legit as fuck, bro. There's probably not a single other exercise that I'm going to be scoring this highly. Because, man, pull-ups are insane. Kaboosh. Hell yeah. And lastly is injury prevention. And pull-ups are fucking awesome for injury prevention in one of the most critical areas where you need to be taken care of, which is the fucking shoulders. Once your shoulders blow up, bro, I don't care how fucking strong you manage to get in your bench, in your school crushers, on whatever the fuck you are good at, okay? Once your shoulders start being a problem, you are going to have that fucking problem for a long fucking time, and you will need to take fucking language barrier. You will need to take a good time off to rehab your fucking shoulders. So the first thing that the pull-up is going to do for you for injury prevention is allow you to fucking decompress the shoulder joint by letting yourself hang on the bottom portion of the pull-up. And that's why I always say, feel that stretch on the bottom portion. Let yourself hang down below and feel the stretch, and then pull forcefully. That's the best way to do it, and that decompression on the shoulder joint is awesome. There's also a component of decompression in your fucking spine. So if you have problems on the lower back, on your fucking on the entire fucking back, the lumbar spine, the cervical spine, and the thoracic spine, it doesn't matter. It's going just being hanging in a hang position is already allowing a little bit of decompression to happen. And if you want to take this to another level, then you add ankle weights or grab a fucking dumbbell with your feet. It's important that it is distant from the, let's say if you use the harness to turn the pull-up into a weighted pull-up, it's not going to give you as much of a fucking decompression stimulus than if you just hold a dumbbell with your feet. Holding the dumbbell with your feet is going to give an extra, it's going to decompress the spine just a little bit further. So it's a great, if you have back problems, start doing this shit right now. And yeah, bros, that's the fucking pull-up. What do you guys think of the new fucking chart? I'm trying to find a balance between too much and too little, like I think the first stats and exercise review that I was doing, I was not I was not happy with how much information I was providing. I wanted to give more information, and then I made like a megalomaniacal chart, gigantic chart about deadlifts. That I thought to myself, yo, this is a little bit too much. Nobody gonna sit here and watch me blabbering about deadlifts for 60 minutes non-stop, you know? Yeah. Uh, awesome, Sian. Awesome. So yeah, that's the fucking pull-up. Let's go to fucking. Oh, the score, the score. So the score for pull-ups, it's 6 by 6 is 34 out of 36, which is potentially the highest score I'm going to be giving in this series. Hell yeah. Pull-ups are awesome, bro. Pull-ups are the shit. And next in line, trap bar deadlifts with a fucking picture of Saquon Barkley. I always put this picture of Saquon to because I have a fucking insane respect for running backs, guys that play the running back position in the NFL, because they need to be fucking strong and fast and athletic and borderline indestructible. Nobody fucking takes a beating better than fucking running backs. Those dudes, the career, like average span of career for running backs is 2 fucking years. It's insane. They need to run in a line of gigantic super athletes and be smushed by them like repeatedly over a game. And this guy is one of my favorite running backs because he does some cut jumps, you know, like